A friend who is a follower of this channel and will be described as a friend challenged me to show him genetic connections between Igbos and Ashkenazi Jews. Well, I'll show him the connections and I'll show him why they matter and why they don't also matter. People have been misled to think that with an analysis of a few drops of saliva, all the problems that history is supposed to solve will be solved. I think people were deceived. Genetics can help to connect an African American to the Igbo people. It can also help to connect a Yoruba to African Americans. It can also help to connect African Americans and Caribbeans to Fulani, to the English, and all sorts of peoples. But if anybody is telling anybody in the world that with analysis of your saliva, it could be proved that you descended from somebody that existed 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, tell those people that are trying to convince you about that to show you evidence that they saw the remains of those people that existed 2,000 years ago and verify that it was those particular people. If you find a cadaver in Tel Aviv today, it could be an Israelite, it could be a Canaanite, it could be an Assyrian. Uriah the Hittite lived in Israel. So I think people should read between the lines and know that genetics cannot solve the problem they assume that it could, that is linking people to very, very ancient people. Genetic studies can do that. It can succeed in linking modern peoples who are alive today, like my brothers and Yefuna, Omenala and Yefuna, and Moscato, Abichukuma, like TD Jakes. They have found out that they have connections to living Igbos today. Shimon Sabrina, she has found that she has connections to living Igbos today. Hayam Talmid, they have connections to living Igbos today, Igbos who are living today. But if they say that, if anybody tells them that DNA can link them to Igbos that lived 5,000 years ago, we have to see the bodies of those Igbos and be sure that they were even Igbos in the first place. Now, how do I know that the Ashkenazi Jews are connected to the Igbos genetically? I will respond. Analyze my own DNA studies. I have distant cousins in Ukraine and Russia. No, not Russia. Ukraine and Latvia. By the way, I don't care what the Ashkenazi thought about this or think about this. I have my own head. The Ashkenazi Jews don't think for me. And I don't care if they believe what I'm saying or not. I don't care. So, I hope this answers the question. I have relations among the Mizrachi Jews, or the people that I call the Mizrachi Jews today, because I believe that 2,000 years ago, we were all called Hebrews or Israelites or Ibiri. Because if you look at my detailed genetic studies, the markers are consistent with markers in places like North Africa, even Egypt, all those places where the Mizrachi Jews predominate. The Sephardi, my markers are consistent with the markers of people in Spain, Portugal, Ottoman Empire, that is Turkey. So I have relations there too. And I don't even know if I'm one of those Ibiri who came last to what we know as Igbo land. Because the Igbos are constituted of ancient Hebrews, ancient Israelites, and people we will call modern Jews who fled into Igbo land after the anti-Semitic attacks against the Israelites in Songhai, Spain, and Portugal. So that is that. And I say it again, even if the state of Israel does not support or say what the truth I bring out here, I don't care. I'm not in this for the state of Israel, the Jewish community to recognize the Igbos. No. The important thing is for the Igbos to say this is who we are. And if the Igbos are not saying who this is who they are, they should be ashamed. They retained the identity of Menana. They retained the expression of Menana. No other group in Israel retained this. This means that if the Israelites are to be divided, are to be apportioned statuses of first, second, third, fourth, you know what Omenana means? Omenana means religion and culture you shall do in the land. And this is the identity of the religion and culture given to Moses. I've seen ignorant Igbo saying Omenana Yoruba, Omenana Hausa, Omenana Ndiocha, that is white people. They are wrong. Omenana is not a genetic expression. It's not a generic expression for religion and culture. It is the proper name of the religion and culture of the Israelites. You cannot say Omenana Yoruba because the Yoruba religion is not rooted in the land. It's not connected to the land. The only religion and culture that is rooted in the land is the religion that came out of the people of Israel. So, my dear friend that wanted to know my genetic connections to the Ashkenazi, you have it. You have it. I want to yield at this point. Please, like, share, hit the subscribe button, please. Thank you.